Hello coaches, Happy New Year to everyone. I'm sure after the Christmas layoff, the teams are coming back training. Coaches will want to get everyone back into that match fitness and sharpness as soon as possible. So nothing like a high intensity training session to get everyone going, to get the energy going, to get the fitness levels up, and of course the enjoyment of the game and competing too. So what I wanted to do was put 3 exercises together that look at basically high intensity soccer specific work that you can adapt and change and modify based on sizes, based on squads, and based on physical loads as well. So lots of room to maneuver and shift these here exercises. If you enjoy them and you want something a little bit more, we've just released our new Modern Soccer Coach 20 scanning exercises that look at awareness and decision making. The new book is available on the link below, modernsoccercoach.com/shop. But here are the 3 high-intensity exercises to get us started. So the first is a typical Rondo exercise that I saw with AC Milan under Stefano Pioli. Now, I really like this. Starts as 6 players inside a grid, 10 by 10 grid. One player has to go and get one of the balls. The balls can be 5-10 yards away. As soon as they get one of the ball, they pass it back and then they become the defender. And what happens is as soon as the ball goes outside the grid, then you rotate and the next player becomes the defender, has to do the same. So rather than standing static and passing the ball, there's a little sprint, there's a little turn, apply pressure, and there's a transitional element to this here game. So you constantly move, you get a rotation where you work for about 30-45 seconds and then you recover as a player. So you've got the defensive side, you've got the attacking side, and you've also got that transition as well. Really, really good exercise to get everyone going, competitive, small, and you can control this with times and sizes as well to make it manageable and start the session. Next up, I love this, Patrick Vieira, Crystal Palace, high intensity transition drill. So you've got an overload, 2v1 to start. Then you've also got 2 1v1 situations out wide. Game starts with a 2v1, red versus blue. As soon as the attack goes, give them 10 seconds to score. As soon as the attack stops, you've got 2 wide blue players who are trying to score in the wide corridors into those mini goals. So there's red attackers must become defenders right away. They change roles. Again, the transitional element to it adds that little bit of intensity. It's competitive. You play for 3 or 4 minutes, then you switch roles. So you're attacking, you're defending, and then you're recovering. Really, really good game to get everyone going. Really, really good game to re-emphasize those 1v1 situations out wide that you might want to in your pressing system. Then the last one is an 8v8 game. This is perfect for a team that prioritizes high pressing but look to target those wide areas to win possession. So you play 8v8, you have 2 6-yard gates on each side of the halfway line. If a player dribbles through the gate, they're awarded 1 point. A goal is worth 2 points. So coaches are looking to reward players for winning the ball high and preventing players from progressing the ball through the gates. You can also manipulate the exercises and add on completed passes through this. So you can make it as high pressing and aggressive as you like, but those conditions will typically drive teams to press, teams to win the ball higher up, and then also increase the physical demands of the game. 8v8, you play for 3 sets of 5 minutes. Again, it's competitive, short and sharp, and then hopefully enjoyable for the players as well. So there you have it, 3 exercises. You can even put them all together and make it a high intensity training session. The one thing I would say would be to manage the physical loads throughout. So different teams are going to be at different stages. There's not one size fits all in terms of periodization. Everyone's going to be at different stages. The best way to manage that is speak to players, ask for feedback, maybe ask your sports scientist if you have one. If you don't, then maybe you just do that yourself and you observe and see where players are. When the quality starts to drop, maybe then you give them an additional recovery, or maybe then you increase or decrease the field sizes depending on where they're at. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want more ideas, please check out modernsoccercoach.com/shop. There's plenty of resources there for exercises. There's also the new scanning book that we have, 20 scanning exercises, all based around decision making and awareness. Check that out now, modernsoccercoach.com/shop. Thank you. I'll see you soon.